Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be learning about bubble sort. Sorting, as we all know, is arranging the elements in either ascending order or the descending order. Then what is bubble sort? Why do we require it? So it is one of the sorting techniques used in computer programming where the element, depending on the sorting technique we are using, or either ascending or descending, let's suppose the highest element is treated as a bubble in ascending order and it is pushed towards the end. And so it is done for the subsequent array. Vice versa applies for descending order, where the smallest element, this is the highest element, this is the smallest element, would be pushed towards the end of the array when we are sorting in the descending order. Points to remember about this technique is we have to, first and foremost, we have to store the elements in an array. Second pointer would be while sorting, only the adjacent elements would be checked in. If the criteria is met, whether let's suppose my elements are 54, 40, and 30, and if I'm to sort in ascending order, so if you see 54 is greater than 40 is greater than 30, so I'll be moving my 40 over here, 54 over here, and then 30, and then again 42 this position, 30 and 54. Then again, I have to compare these two values, 30, 40, and 54. So far, my this example is complete. Ascending order is established. An example to clear our concept on a very theoretical level. Over here, I'll be pasting this thing. So we have an array of size 5 or length 5 with uh, indices from 0 to 4 having all these values 100, 2, -2, -50, and 7. The beginning of pass 1 would look would look in the same order as the array is 102, -2, -50, and 7. But by the end of pass 1, my array would be pushing this value towards the end. So over here comes 2, -2, -50, 7, and 100. So far, 100 is sorted. Now, the end of pass 1 is also the beginning of my pass 2. So, end of pass 2 resembles something like this. 2 and -2 are compared. Since 2 is greater than -2, it will be shifted. -2 comes over here, 2 is greater than -50. So -50 comes over here, 2 is less than 7. So 2 stays over here, 7 is already sorted. There would be no comparison between 7 and 100 because 100 is already sorted. So my 100 stays over here as it is without any comparison check from 7. So my 7 and 100 are sorted. Pass 2 is also the beginning of pass 3. I'm not going to rewrite it again, but I'll mark the end of pass 3. 2 is greater than -50, isn't it? So we'll be swapping those values. -50 comes over here, -2 goes around there. Again, 2 and 7, the comparison won't be checked. In bubble sort, the comparison only occurs between adjacent values, but 7 and 100 were already in their sorted positions by the end of pass 2. So there would be no comparison check between 2 and 7. So I'll be writing them as it is. And the underlining with the red pen is just my way of telling you that these three elements are already in the sorted positions. Again, end of pass 3 is the beginning of pass 4. Though my array is right now in its sorted positions, last check would occur between -50 and -2. So the end of pass 4 is what? Minus 50, minus 2, 2, 7, and 100. Please make a note of it. There are 5 elements inside this array. We are sorting only 4. And by default, the fifth element, which is the smallest element, has already achieved its sorted position. So there would be no further check required for this position. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be of bubble sort program in Java.